Okay, can we talk? I don't usually go through mausoleums. I frankly just haven't had an opportunity to go through a mausoleum. And this would be my first mausoleum to walk through. Wow. So, as you'll see in the video, excuse me, the beginning part was all outside and everybody was interred in a wall. Some of the stones were different on the external area, and I don't know why. I'm going to assume they either ran out of that particular stone, or they paid more for a different stone or something. But it was interesting. I was surprised how old some of them were. I didn't get to look at all the dates, but I saw them back into the 70s, and I didn't know that mausoleums were a thing back then as much as they are today. And then I walked into the enclosed section. First thing that struck me was the smell. A mausoleum done correctly doesn't have a smell. It would, they have exhaust systems and drainage systems that allow any fluids or smells to be whisked away. Typically the smells would float up out above the building so that the wind would hopefully take that smell away. And then all of the caskets are on a decline, and that decline ends up to a drain in the back, and any kind of fluids would drain out the back. It was almost like a wet smell, damp, if you will, and then definite smell of decay. That was overwhelming. I didn't feel very welcome. Maybe it was the smell that was overpowering me. But I did not feel alone. I think I'm gonna let a little swear word slip when I was walking around there. It was a little overwhelming, very overwhelming. That was very interesting. And had I had the chutzpah or a partner, I probably would have stayed and did a little EVP work to see if anybody wanted to talk. And I did. If you hear me whispering, I did ask if anybody wanted to talk, so I don't know. There could have been something picked up. Don't know. I'll find that out during editing. But holy crap. Holy crap. I am in Savannah, Georgia. I am in, I think it's Hillcrest East Cemetery. There were some cool things here. There was a whole section of nuns. So that was cool, sisters. And I found other sister burial areas. So that was kind of cool. The respect that they gave. Simple, which would be expected. And really cool. Really cool. There were some cool headstones I took pictures of for the stories. I did even walk into a baby cemetery, which is not my typical MO as well. I didn't know part of it was a baby cemetery. And then the other part, I wanted to see what a headstone said. It's one, if I'm doing a montage of photos, it's one where the handprints are made. It's a homemade headstone. And there were handprints, I'm going to assume, of siblings that were survivors. So, anyway. All right. I'm going to continue to drive around the cemetery. It's rather large. But, man, was that interesting.